Shalom to all. Welcome to Hara Hara Mahadev, the celebration of Mahashivaratri at the Light of the Self Foundation. I am Praneetha. Today I will tell you the story of Ardhanaareeshwara. What is Ardhanaareeshwara? It is a form in which Shiva and Parvati are fused together to appear as one. What does this signify? There is an interesting story regarding to the strange and wonderful form of half male and half female Ardhanaareeshwara. Let us listen to it and learn about this secret. Shall we? In ancient times, there was a sage called Bhringi. He was an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva. Back in those days, sages and devotees would go to Kailasa and pay respect to the divine couple. Every devotee who visited Kailasa bowed down to Lord Shiva and also Mother Parvati and left after taking the blessings of both. But sage Bhringi did not do so. He every day visited Kailasa and went around Lord Shiva with folded hands to pay his respect. But he would totally ignore Mother Parvati. Lord Shiva was amused with his devotee, but not Mother Parvati. She was irritated with Bhringi's strange and petty behavior. The next day, when Bhringi visited Kailasa, as usual, Lord Shiva decided to rag him a bit. So, he sat close to Mother Parvati so that there was not much space between them. Bhringi was determined not to go around the Divine Mother. So, he quickly transformed into a snake and slithered in between them and went around Lord Shiva as was his practice. The next day, the gods decided to make it more difficult for Bhringi for going around only Lord Shiva. So, when Bhringi visited his usual worship, Mother Parvati was sitting on Lord Shiva's lap. Bhringi was confused and a little angry, but he quickly transformed himself into a bee and buzzed around Lord Shiva's head and felt very proud of himself. Mother Parvati was now really angry. She demanded that the ignorant sage to be taught a lesson. Shiva agreed. You and I are the two halves of the same whole, my dear Parvati, said Shiva. Without each other, we are incomplete. Without each other, the universe cannot exist. This time, Bhringi understand this. So, Shiva and Parvati merged to become one. The next day, the Bhringi found himself starting at the new wonderful form of Ardhanaareeshwara. Shiva had taken half of Parvati's form to his own. Bhringi was confused and a little angry, but the sage was very stubborn. He took the challenge and turned himself into a rat and took his way to the center of the body of Ardhanaareeshwara and went around the half body of Ardhanaareeshwara. Mother Parvati was now really angry with his unacceptable behavior. She said, "Oh Bhringi, your acts might be amazing for your father Shiva, but not me. We have tried to explain you in so many ways that we both are one and cannot be separated. But you have ignored it every time. If you need father only, then why do you need Shakti in you? Therefore, may you lose all the parts from your body received from your mother." When Mother Parvati cursed him, there was lightning in the sky. dark clouds rumbling above Kailasa. The thunderclaps were terrifying. Bhringi stood in disbelief as he had lost all his blood and flesh from his body and turned into a skeleton. According to Asian belief system, a human being receives flesh and blood from mother and nerves and bones from father. This may not be correct scientifically, but this story highlights the importance of the contribution between both parents for a child's existence. When Mother Parvati cursed him, Bhringi collapsed into the ground and he cried out, "O Lord of the universe, help me! I have been ignorant and arrogant to think you and mother are separate. Forgive me, O Lord." Seeing his pitiable condition and his devotee, Lord Shiva gave him the third leg to support himself, similar to tripod. Bhringi had realized his mistake and understood the importance of Mother Parvati for his very existence. Bhringi bowed down to both Mother Parvati and Lord Shiva, realizing that they both are in need two halves of the same truth. This story tells us that Ardhanaareeshwara represents the energies of the universe, Purusha and Prakriti, Shakti, the female principle of God, and Shiva, the male principle of God. The union of these two principles are the root and the womb of all creation. Hara Hara Mahadev. Hari Om.